Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Um, like I said, happy Single Awareness Day or Valentine's Day, whichever suits you. Oh gosh, I wanted to discuss what kind of a pagan ritual Valentine's Day was originally. So you get an understanding of what you're celebrating. I mean, it's some people celebrate this with candies and flowers instead of the way that it was celebrated by the Romans, uh, when they basically put names in a bowl, giant bowl, and you drew out the names on Valentine's Day. It represents the wolf, okay, and that's how they matched you up, kind of like a Tinder or Grinder, old-fashioned style. And both Saint Valentines were martyrdoms and buried buried on the outskirts of Rome. So that's what you're celebrating today if you're celebrating Valentine's Day. Free for all, well, not free for all, because I guess they pick names out of a bowl, but still. Like I said, that's like Tinder or Grinder on, like in the olden days. Thank you, Light Love. How you doing today, baby? Jeffro, how you doing, baby? So, yeah. So I came on early because I have appointments all afternoon. But tomorrow I won't be able to have a live due to having to go somewhere else. So I figured I'd come on today and just do like a live reading, and then take questions if y'all you're spinning on me. Spinning. You spin me right round, baby, right round like right. So whether you're single or you're paired up, just know you're celebrating a day of basically sex. Get you on. I mean, that's all up to you. Past experiences is a child, or could be children. No. We're not doing that today. That's way too many spirit. Hold on. All right. So I'm kind of being guided to take them. Okay. Despair, thoughts. Okay, that's why. Okay, so I do feel like you ain't gonna believe the song that just came to mind. Now, when I was a kid, I used to put on shows for my mom and my grandma, and my grandma was an Elvis fan. Okay, and with the way these cards came out, it's just, I'm getting Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis. Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Down at the end of Lonely Street called Heartbreak Hotel. What? Okay. So there might be some legal stuff going on in some of y'all's lives. But I'll show you why. Poor Tang. Look. That's kind of what I got from that. Look. So somebody wants to make it official, but look at this woman's face. She's looking at it like it's prison. She's like, I don't know about all that official stuff. I don't know. April didn't answer me, Earl. Sorry, we closed for renovation. 22-4. Is that was that trucker 10-4? Good buddy. Okay. It started out with the child, so that tells me that, this was more of a belief system growing up than anything, that you had to be married to a lover. I think that's a changing. 155, absolutely. It's changing. Don't sign anything. Yeah, I hear you intensely. Oh, speaking of don't sign anything. Did y'all hear about what happened in Ohio? Yeah, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I guess Spirit always has a plan. I'm here for a reason. I may have evaded illness of some kind. It was on the Pennsylvania-Ohio border, but you're talking the rivers are all there. They all meet there. They all intersect there. So, yeah. Not sure. You didn't hear about it intensely? I watch Crossroads with Joshua Phillips. It's and Epoch TV. So I get kind of the real news about what's going on. And yeah, quite. If you look it up, you'll find out what I mean. Just look up disaster in Ohio, and you'll figure out what I mean. I don't want to speak about it because, like I said, I don't want anything to happen to anybody. I'm that way. Heartbroken over the past, judgment call. Puppy power. Somebody's got the eye on you and watching you make really good choices. And I feel like that is from a higher power. Look, on despair, we got the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So the heartbreak over the past. But it looks like now we're making healthier choices about what we choose to bring back and what we don't choose to bring back. And this could very well be rocking your world completely, because it's rocking mine. I mean, like I said, there's a reason why I'm here, and I'm starting to get it. Lots of Scorpio energy here. Lots of Scorpio energy. What is this official person about? Unzipped. Yeah. It's all the rivers run together there, light love. I believe. I mean, you know what I mean. They all kind of filter into the same place. You got to understand that that's going to cause something called acid rain as well. So that could go anywhere. You know? It's in the sky. It's in the atmosphere. It might have all mostly settled now, but I don't know. You know? They're saying that if it goes into the water filtration system, there's going to be a problem. Maybe not now, but years from now. What was it called? It had a weird name, like Palestine, Ohio, or Palestine. Let me look. Train derailment. Okay, this was in Ohio. After a train derailment, residents are living the plot of a movie that helped make. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. East Palestine, that's what it's called. So if you want to look that up, you'll understand what I mean. Yeah. Like I said, there's spirit always has a reason to move me. Always. And now I'm starting to get it. There's a leap of faith that kind of needs to be taken here, regardless. I do believe, back some heartbreak from the past, and that needs to be let go of, because it's no longer a viable option. It's no longer what you officially want. I don't think you officially want anything, especially if it's going to make you feel trapped there, guys. Crystal clarity on this person of interest. Bye, bitch. I'm just saying. 5 of Pentacles. You good looking, but you're not that good looking. I am crystal clear about that. I'm crystal clear about that. That I officially don't want you. You guys are killing me. And there's the Hierophant. Taurus energy. That Taurus and Scorpio energy on the board. And I can see some bull action going on right now. Do we still need to help the ex? No. It's you don't. That's kind of saying no. It's kind of saying to choose the right thing to do for you and not what's right for everybody else. What if it feels out of focus or out of alignment with your truth, then it's this. It's feeling obligated to a situation that you no longer need to deal with. It's codependency. Any way you slice that intensely, it's codependency, because somebody's depending on you for their because they're good looking, or they think they are. And I do feel like you're getting clarity on this person. I can't make it up, guys. It just popped out again on the courtship. Look at this. Ah! Ah! Get off! Sorry. I think it's on the bottom. Lovers. What you want? Leave me alone. I don't know if it's a narcissist or just somebody who just thinks they all that. Wow, this is getting interesting. The devil to the two of cups, baby. Baby, you wanna come over to my place, baby? Okay. I got something to show you. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry, man. This is like Capricorn, Leo energy. Now we got the Magician and the Two of Swords. This person does not know what to do with themselves unless you allow them into your life. This person has no idea what to do with themselves. Oh my goodness. This is a hot mess. All right. This is a serious hot mess. Is it gonna be fun? Well, probably. It's probably gonna be fun. But what are they trying to do for real? Because, this is the manipulating master here. It is also the Magician to go bibbidi bobbidi boo. So, choose your poison wisely, my loveless. Yeah, well, justice is being had here. It's definitely being had. But somebody seriously wants to, and I'm getting the word impound. Impound you. Like take you off the market. Give you everything you ever wished for. This King of Pentacles. But I give you everything, baby. I give you everything you could ever wish for. Just please fall for my trap. Justice, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. This is what you've earned through this experience. From my Scorpio and my Pisces mainly. You've learned that even though it's the Ten of Cups, and it could be everything you ever wanted in love, it's almost like a self-imposed prison. So until you look at it in a different way, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend going there. If you can't look at it any other way as other than like an imprisonment of some kind, you might want to go the other direction. Because, like I said, definitely some codependent energy here. Could be dealing with any sign. I've got Capricorn, Leo, Libra. There's definitely 3 people here, guys. I can't get around that. With the Lovers here, 3 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So there's definitely some kind of a karmic situation here. You already know the answer. The High Priestess is in kicking and checking. Making a list, who's naughty, who's nice. Gonna find out. Because the intuition is spot on. One-way ticket downtown. Intensely. Too many cooks for that man, child. I hear you. I hear you. All right. You guys are just not even focused on love. In fact, you're probably fighting it at every turn. It's like you just look at everybody like they're a bunch of players, that they just want to have a good time. And I do feel like you guys are like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm busy. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm working. I'm busy. See me over here pouring my gold, bitches. I'm over here pouring my gold while y'all's out there fighting and arguing over scraps. No thanks. No thanks. Yep. Stressed out. There's the High Priestess again. You don't look a bit bothered in that 8 of Pentacles. You don't. I'm making my golden pentacles, and I'm not a bit bothered by this 5 of Swords. These other 2 or 3 people that are karmic and just keep trying to repeat the same cycle over and over again. And I'm not all about that anymore. So I'm over here creating my pentacles, creating my life. Y'all can fight over each other, kind of like that. What about the people who got left out of that little bowl there? What about the ones that were left over? Yeah, no porridge for homie. No porridge for homie. This is the mature man, whoever this is. I don't know who this is. Not happy about his choices. It came back around. And that's a wrap. Okay? Somebody didn't get their wish. Maybe it's the person that you guys are dealing with, because I do feel like it's you guys that are doing the rejecting. Because of your boundaries, because you have learned. Like I said, this is definitely a complete paradigm change with 155 here. So you're changing the game of the player. So the player can't play you no more, and you just let them all go and do their own thing, and try to screw each other to death or whatever it is they're doing. I don't feel like y'all got no time for that. You see a relationship as a prison. So that's pretty hardcore. You should always understand that everybody has free will. We all are a part of each other. You shame someone else, you shame yourself, as goes with praise. So, I mean, I could sit here and say poor thing all day long, but in the end, I could be the poor thing too. I know what's happening into 2024. Intense. Well, it's going to be different for everyone intensely. You know what's happening for you on your timeline. So it's going to be different for everyone due to the different timelines that people choose. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, intensely, that's where I'm at. I'm still healing from past life and past everything, in my life that I'm concentrating on you guys, I'm concentrating on helping other people find their way out of the dark, because when you get to the place where there is nobody and no thing in your life, that you're all alone, and you realize that you are creating every single moment, whether that be good or bad. Now, I went down that mode this morning, and you know what I decided to do? I decided to have a live stream. I decided to talk to you guys. Instead of going down the road of, oh, poor thing, me, I don't have nobody, when, and it's not just that. It's just that, I'm trying to make a big move here and everything. So it's pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not perfect. But like I said, there's always a reason for it. And I figured that out in my journey, that as hard as it may be sometimes to let go of things that no longer serve us, I mean, I got a lot of stuff in Ohio that I would like to keep, but I'm not sure if I should go back at all. I mean, things are getting knocked out of the sky, and there's just a lot going on. So I'm not sure, Spirit is like kind of making me wait. Kind of making me wait to jump on a plane and go back to Ohio. So I got me a steak and shrimp thawing out right now. I'm making myself dinner, a nice dinner. I would like to go to a restaurant, but I go to a restaurant by myself on Valentine's Day. How sad can you be? That would be like people's reaction to, not that I care, but they have this restaurant called EMC here, and they have this. I'm a real big fan of seafood, so sometimes you got to go out to get good seafood. And at this place that I like to go to here in LA, it's got these oysters. I don't know if anybody likes. I love raw oysters, but they call them fat bastards, and they're huge. They're yummy. So that would be about the only place I go out to dinner at this point. I don't drink intensely, so that makes it kind of defeating the purpose, you know. And I don't have any desire to drink. I mean, people think I'm drunk all the time just by being me. I mean, maybe about once a year, once, twice a year intensely, and that's usually Korean soju, a bottle of Korean soju, and that's all I need to do to, that's all I need to drink to cure me for another 6 months to a year. I was more on the chemical side of that, uh, throughout my life, but doctors helped with that. Um, yeah, I never really was a big drinker. I'm always the one that gets sick and has to throw up. So if I drink too much, so it's not just that. And like when I drink, it takes me like 3 days to recover. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, I do like to have some fun, but I don't need to drink to do that. Other people gotta do that. I don't gotta do that. I can have fun sober. And run down the beach and chase the dolphins. People look at me like, mm-hmm. Go chase the dolphins. And me too, baby. Me too. That's it. I remember everything. So when I do drink it, it doesn't matter if I can control it or not. I always remember. And I've never had to do the coyote ugly thing, which is a major plus in my life. Which means, you know what coyote ugly is, right? It's when you got to chew your arm off to get away the next day because you're like afraid that you're going to wake somebody up. No, I never did that. I did almost do it once, and it's like I caught myself and pulled a Cinderella and jumped out the back door. I was like, I'll be right back. Out the door I went. Yeah, intensely it does. It completely cuts you off from source. It isn't called spirits for no reason. It allows your inner beast to come out, and there's spirits in them bottles, spirits in them damn bottles. But there is in ayahuasca or any other chemical substance. Yeah, the ones that alcohol opens pretty are the ones that are kind of demonic. Mark Corporation in Florida State. Woof woof. You got it, baby. You got it, baby. Yeah. And you know what? I'm like the happiest person when I drink, and I have been in past life, but I know a couple different times, even though I'm happy-go-lucky and I still got that Scorpio trait of stinging. So if somebody I'm Pisces too, so I like that joke with pulling your sock off in the middle of a conversation and handing it to somebody. I would do that just to see their reaction. But having that Scorpio tendencies, I'm real quick. So that snap. So happy-go-lucky Pisces gets mad while they're drunk and accidentally on purpose falls down and smacks somebody in the head with their nose. Yeah, smacks somebody in the face with their head. Accidentally. Yeah. There is no fear in me at all when I'm drunk. And I do things in a way that are so matter of fact that nobody even notices I'm doing them on purpose. Like I said, that's my Scorpio rising. That's the darkness going, oh. Oh, so we're doing this now. Don't. I'm sorry. Oh, you okay? I'm sorry. I'm really am sorry. Oh, I swear it was an accident. That's my Pisces side. I swear it was an accident. Don't. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, baby? All right, guys. Anybody got any questions about what throwing names in the cup and Tinder and Grindr's all about? You know, I got banned from Tinder. How do you get banned from hookups? They still won't give me any explanation. I think I know why, but I'm not sure. I might have been showing some pictures on my YouTube channel and asking what the hell, so that might be why. Yeah, I am. Why was not Tinder? They don't like me. They said you're banned forever. That's all right. I didn't need all those one night stands anyway. Because that's basically all Tinder's good for. All right. We have Woof Woof on board. You can't hurry, love. You just have to wait. And I don't think you're looking for it anyway, but somebody's looking for it from you, especially if you're a Pisces with any kind of Aries placement. Clarity on you by a emperor, high priestess. Somebody's coming into the realization that maybe they shouldn't have waited so long with you. Woof woof. Poor time. Yep, there's the hangman. So, yeah. I think this one lost. Woof woof. And they're realizing what they lost now. Too late. The Lilith is in Aries. Ooh, Kit. We want to get on your bad side. Lilith is actually, even though it's malevolent, it is actually your strength, Kit. That means your fire, your deep down passionate fire is your dark side, which is Lilith. There's nothing wrong with that. And And intensely with your North Node in Aries, that means you're quick to jump to action. If you're a Pisces sun, you probably argue with yourself all the time on what you should and shouldn't do, because Aries it's Mars. So it's all about action. And then Pisces is like, la, 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 so you probably have to fight those two energies on a regular basis. All the time. So it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. or anything of that nature. Love, light love, I do too. I trigger people left and right. Have you seen some of my comments? But I'm not doing that. Not every reading is for you. There's a whole collective of people here. Stop taking things so literal. Manifest what's right for you. Don't manifest what's in the reading if it doesn't resonate. Because it's very possible as a Scorpio or Pisces for you to do that. Because you're able to manifest so easily. Ooh, kid. Pretty. A lot of these readings are just metaphors. That's how you should take them. Pretty. I don't know what you got going on here, but somebody's lying to you about a contract. I'm just going to give you it straight, baby. 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Pentacles. I hope you haven't invested too much into this. Don't let anybody, be careful what you sign over, all right, for any kind of a loan. Okay? That's just, yeah, if it don't resonate, don't hesitate, exactly. Click off, go watch another video. You go by the titles, because like I said, I don't read for just one person unless you get a personal reading. So if you want a personal reading, I'd be more than happy to accommodate. My information's in the box below. Yeah, at least now if you have somebody that you do like, don't be afraid to tell them that. Just look at it in a realistic perspective, as opposed to like the reading said, like it's some kind of prison sentence. If you look at it that way, it will be. Like I said, you're very capable of manifesting those kind of things into your life. So if you're looking at a situation like it's prison, then you're gonna make it a prison. So lighten up. Enjoy your life, whether anybody's in it or not. Some of us just prefer not, because that way our energy doesn't get disrupted, especially at this time where illusions are plentiful. Neptune and Venus, man, yeah. So yeah, you love just to love. Don't put a label on that. You give just to give. Don't do it to get something in return. It will never work out the way you planned. I promise you. Well, Sean, the difference between a job and a career and a life would be like doing something you love. You'll never work a day in your life. Does that make sense? So if you do something that you're passionate about, something that you love, then it'll never seem like a job or a career. It will seem like it's a natural thing to happen. Desi, yeah, I'm there with you, baby. I got dumped by Scorpio too, so I feel you. That was like 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, but I get it, you know. He even went out of his way to make me feel, and I don't think, 45, when I said this, I don't think he did it intentionally because he was a decent person. We were just a fling. It wasn't supposed to go any further than that. And I had the misunderstanding that maybe it was much, much more, and it wasn't. He was still, he still felt bad about what he had said, and tried to talk to me, but at that point, it was just completely destroyed. She dumped and got married. Yeah, well, he was getting married to someone else. That was the whole thing. Yeah. But he told me. He was upfront with me. Yeah, intensely. I hear you. It's how we're then, and this is kind of exactly what is going on right now with all of us, and how we need to look at these situations as opposed to what we want to see through our rose-colored glasses as to what truly is. You heard the horn. Yeah, I'm right on a main road here, so it's like I'm still facing east, though. That's the beautiful thing. Oh, guys, I found a place to live. Now I just got to make it all happen. It's I'm going to be renting a little studio, kind of, sort of, in this 100-year-old house in Hollywood. Yeah, an old Reiki lady. She's 80-something years old, and she runs this, like, it's like a border house, but there's only maybe 3 tenants there, and I can swing it, so that's good. Rose-covered glasses. Yeah, there you rose-covered. Yeah, because you can look pretty all day long, but that your character and your attitude is gonna shine through no matter what. Yeah, I'm just I'm happy I found a place, because I've looked at it several, and they're so, I mean, it's generic. It's like you just pay to sleep somewhere. This is more of like a little hobbit hole. And it's got its own little porch, and it faces east, and it's in the more easterly part of Hollywood, which is closer to Silver Lake, but it's builder grade. Yuck. What are you talking about? Um, it it's perfect for what I need. For what I need, and it's right there in the middle of Hollywood, so I can go out and do my things. Because it's not far from Sunset Boulevard in Vermont, so I just jump on a train, take it down the street. Generic houses. Yeah, it's not that it's like that they're just like this place. It's got a really high ceiling, but look how white, and I mean, it's what somebody said something about it being too Gosh, I can't even think of the word. Sterile, that's what it is. Too sterile of an environment for me and my colorfulness. Yeah, somebody said that. Well, I had a butterfly land on me right when I was ready to give up. I was getting stressed out about the whole thing, finding a place and all that. And I was sitting outside on the porch out there, and a monarch butterfly in the middle of mid-city, almost Koreatown in LA, lands on my leg. And then right after that, I found a feather. So understand that you are communicating with spirit all the time, even when you're not thinking about it and you're thinking about how am I going to get this done, or how am I. Pay attention to what's around you, because things will, start presenting themselves to you like in that manner. And it's like, yeah, blew me away. I was just like, Well, it would seem so intensely, especially after what just happened in Ohio. I don't know what to do about that situation, guys. I really don't. I mean, I'm not going to be able to fly there probably until April, because I'm going to have to be paying rent here too and there for a little minute until I get completely moved here. And I've got to go there. I've got all my magic stuff is there. I got to get that. If nothing else, everything else can go. But my magician tools and my tarot cards and all that I need to get. There's quite a bit there. And I'm just going to take an empty suitcase and just load it all. Just load it all up. Road trip, roadhouse. Yeah, I don't drive. So I'm just going to take my big suitcase that I had to buy since I've been here. And no, I wasn't happy there, Karen. Not at all. This is definitely more home to me than Ohio. I was there because I chose that path as opposed to staying here. And you know what? Maybe it saved me some grief from living in LA during lockdown. So, because I've been hearing people talk, the drivers that take me around and stuff, about how it was here during all that. Then it was pretty brutal. Yeah, hey kid, I get it. I mean, if I had a whole bunch of stuff, this would be harder. But I move into my new place on the 26th, which is next Sunday. Until then, I got to hold down the fort here. I told them I was staying here till the 26th. That way, I ain't got to go get another Airbnb. And this place is pretty chill, and I got a sunshiny deck out front, and I can walk to pretty much anything from here except for like the grocery store. And then I can just get most stuff delivered. See, I hired 2 guys in a truck to pack it up and bring it to you by phone. Really? You can do that? Really? But see, I don't have a truck full of stuff. So why? I'm sending my bed back to Rent-A-Center. I'm not taking that with me because all these places have beds in them. And I'm getting rid of the rest of my furniture. So like I said, what is the point? Go fill up a suitcase and leave. I mean, I got all my anti-aging vitamins, and like I said, all my magic stuff is all there. So I kind of want to go get it, but I don't want to have to stay there for more than like a night. I have a dentist appointment on the 15th, so I have to make up my mind by then. I need a cleaning, so I might have to go to that dentist appointment on the 15th. But I'm going to a doctor here tomorrow that I had before I left, so I can get another shot in my shoulder, because I mean, it's getting better, but I'm still feeling it quite a bit. So I think one more shot will do it. Change the point. I'm not worried about a cortisone shot in my shoulder, baby. But it will help me. I have to take care of myself out here. I have no one else. I have no one to look out for me. Nobody to go to the store for me. Nothing. I'm all by myself out here. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. This is where I belong. This is where I feel like home is. I did think it was Maui, Hawaii, but this has kind of got the same feel to it because it's multi-dimensional and multi-layered, and I like that. I like that. See, I didn't let the doctor screw me up that much, girl. I didn't let them screw me up. They wanted to operate on my neck when 2002, 2003, because I broke my neck. And they gave me a 50-50 chance of coming out with no arms, with being partially paralyzed. And I was like, wait a minute, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Right? I can still move my arms. Things are still working. We ain't having any surgery. And my arms are kind of messed up from that. The nerves in my arms. But I feel like every day I'm here, I feel like I'm getting better and better and better all the time, especially when I go sit in the sun for like 15 minutes to half an hour out there, just sitting on that porch, just absorbing the sunshine. It feels really good. What Lisa said. Like I said, they wouldn't be moving much. A car could probably work. We won't need two guys. Only need one guy in a car. I play music when I go to bed at night. Yeah. So, you threw me off there with that one, girl. What? Archaic hospitals in UK. Really? I know there's a lot going on, guys, and I love you. You know I do. Oh, Croatia. Whew. You're way off the planet. That's a bit away. I had a roommate that was from there once. She didn't want to go home, though. What do I play? I don't play anything anymore. I used to play guitar, but gave it up because of my arms. I was a lead singer for 20 years. About 20 years total for local bands, local yokels. You know, traveled around the United States and a little bit in Mexico, a little bit in Europe. I was supposed to go on tour in Europe and then ended up getting in trouble and had to stay here and lost that whole contract. You're from Southern California, Divinely? I'm in Southern California. I'm in Los Angeles right now. I just found me a place to live. Spoons. Play spoons. Oh no. I saw some pretty talented people playing them spoons now, I'm gonna tell you. I've never been that coordinated. I use a lot of herbal remedies. Steve's tarot. I might. I don't know. I watched a lot of different readers, whatever pops up on my feed. Oh wow, living off grid and you still got you still got internet. Big Bear Mountain, no thank you. That's too much out in the wilderness for me. And it gets cold up there. I love LA, Shakti. You know that, you guys know I love LA. Like I said, this multi-dimensional, multicultural, this is me. This is what I'm all about. The distinction between people is to me the most beautiful thing in the world, is to watch people just be who they are and enjoy their life. And this place is kind of all about that, unless you're in traffic. Hence why I don't drive anymore. I gave up the car living here in 2017 because I spent the first 3 years driving from Inglewood to Hollywood every day. I was like, you know what? If I have to, I'll take a train. I don't want to drive anymore. LA cured me of ever wanting to drive again. Awesome, Divinely. I didn't find an apartment, Shakti, but I did find like a little studio kind of place in some 100-year-old Hollywood house. I'm going to be moving in on the 26th. Divinely, I've been on my mission since about 3 years before that, and I predicted COVID was going to happen. I was only 3 months off. Knew it was going to happen. That's why I went to where my children were at the time, because I had visions of the lockdown, only they were more hardcore than what happened. But I saw the lockdown happening, and I kind of made a split decision to move back to Ohio because that's where my kids were. And that was the wrong thing to do. But I learned my lesson. I built my business from there in recovery, because I'm still physically recovering from what that did to me. And now I'm on the flip side of that, and hopefully I'll just keep going in a beautiful direction. And the lady I'm renting from, Shakti, is like an 80-something-year-old Reiki master. She looks like one of those old movie stars, you know. She has crystals all over the house. So like, and a big giant, like 300-pound crystal in her living room. And I'm like thinking to myself, there's no accidents in this universe. There's just not. Yeah, no accidents. Yeah, I agree with you, Shakti, at 110%. This is definitely more my energy. Nobody even collects crystals in Ohio. I don't think they do anyway. If they do, they get them little sets on Amazon. Oh, yeah, well, intensely. I'll make sure that I'm okay regardless. You know, that's what I do. No matter where I am, there I am. No matter where I go, there I am. I always tend to bounce back no matter what. Who doesn't want crystals? People who are ignorant of their ability and their capabilities. That's who doesn't want crystals, who doesn't want anything to do with crystals because they think they're evil because they've been brought up in a society that's made them believe that magic is evil, and and it goes on and on and on and on. I don't have to repeat any of that, really. There's a lot of people that yeah, crystals are chatty. They give you messages all by themselves. Crystals are chatty. Mhm. Oh yeah, Karen. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And like I said, it's like I said, it's almost like the universe is leading me to where I'm going. I'm not even really controlling any of this. I'm just allowing for it to happen. And every time I got a question, I ask a question. And I'm getting an answer every single time by being here. Now in Ohio, I'd be sitting there going, what do I do now with this? What? I'm getting led the whole way here. I mean, everything. Every single step is being led for me. All I got to do is take the action. And like I said, that's what I mean by feeling like where you belong, feeling protected, feeling closer to spirit is so important to your awakening. The only place I do want to go that I might need a car to go to is Shasta. Hopefully it'll be there for a while because I do want to go visit Shasta. Because I hear there's some pretty serious crystals up in them there hills. I want to go crystal hunting. Lisa, I wasn't prepared. Either time, you're never, ever prepared. You just have to make up your mind to do it. Like I said, when your soul feels called to be somewhere other than where you are because you're stagnant, you either listen or you don't. And if you don't listen, shit will continue to fall. Your towers will come one after another until you take that action. Because spirit does not want to see you stagnant. Spirit wants to see you growing. And if that means stepping out of your comfort zone, then that's what it means. And this is way out of my comfort zone. I mean, I'm set in Ohio. Don't have no financial issues. Don't have nothing to worry about. Here is going to be a challenge. But I'm stagnant in Ohio. And I was sitting there doing the same thing, Lisa, not growing. Not evolving into the self that I'm meant to be because I was stagnant. There was no growth there. Yeah, intensely, and sometimes, the best thing for you to do is move. And that's what I'm doing divinely. I'm going with the flow, wherever it takes me. I know that spirit will not let me down. And that belief is hard to come by. I had to be homeless to realize that no matter what happened, spirit was always there. Always. Even when I didn't have anything or anyone. Always heard my prayers. Always got an answer. And that's just been in the last 3 years. So believe in your higher self. Believe in your spirit guides. Believe. I totally urge you to. It's not, don't get comfortable. I mean, definitely try to be comfortable in your life and enjoy your life intensely. It's when you're not growing is when that's what makes you not comfortable. So if you're sitting there in a place that you don't belong in, with people you don't belong around, you're gonna know that. You're gonna feel that. And spirit is going to egg you on until you fix that. Which is kind of what happened to me. And I haven't left California yet. And now I'm finding out things that are happening in the world that are kind of planting me here. So there's always a reason for everything. I've learned not to question it anymore. I have to believe in myself. Yeah, Lisa, that's pretty much what you got to do is just kind of put things into perspective of the how or the starting the conquest, and the how will unfold itself in front of you as you keep, as long as you're going in the right direction. Now you know that by your synchronicities. Awesome, Jafra. You've never been alone. I've been alone my whole life, Lisa, even when I had family. So I guess that's why it's easier for me to adapt than a lot of other people. Because I don't know if you heard the story, but my first time I left home, I was 6. I was 6, girlfriend. And I got my rare beat because of something my little brother did, who was 3 years younger than me, by my dad. And the next morning, I put all my stuff and all my toys into a big blanket, and before dawn, pulled it outside my house and carried and drug it 3 houses down. I was 6. All right. So I knew that there was something wrong with my family. And I didn't want to be there. It was like this, I'm out. 6 years old. Kindergarten. I went to my friend's house. Talk about a Forrest Gump moment. So, like I said, I guess I'm just more comfortable to move around by myself because, my parents and brother and family were not really like family to me. It's almost like I had to traverse their personalities to become me. I was real close to my mom. I was real close to my grandmom, but those were the only 2 out of 6 aunts and uncles, bunches of cousins, and my own family. my mother, my father, and my brother, who are all gone now. I am the only one standing. So, like I said, there's a reason for everything. And what wasn't there in my childhood is not here anymore. So I can choose to change that story at this time. I can choose to be something better. I can choose something to feel better. What's that song? I just want to live my life. What was this like? It says, I'm not gonna live forever. I just want to live my life, So why not? If you're gonna be alone, why not enjoy your own company? Yeah, Desi, I would have never thought that. I've been a control freak most of my life. Got Virgo midheaven, so yeah, I would have never thought that the key was letting go. That's how I ended up marrying my husband too, and being a millionaire's wife, was because I let go of any outcomes. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm just going to where I'm being led to go and trusting in spirit, trusting in God, trusting in myself that I'm doing the right thing. More so than I did 3 years ago when I went to Ohio. That was a really hard decision because not in a million years would I ever live in Cincinnati, Ohio for any reason. I was there till I was 11. I grew up in Tampa Bay. Think about that for a minute. I was all over before 11. My parents, I'm not even going to go into it. But then I moved to Florida and, I visited my relatives on a regular basis, but it wasn't any fun. But I love my time in Florida. Hold my bear. That's pretty much what you get there with everybody. Hold my bear. I'm going to climb this tree. Hold my bear. I think it was April was talking about the guy who rides palm trees. You live in Hollywood, Florida, so you know about the palm tree riders. Hold my beer. I'm gonna climb this here palm tree and swing. Oh no, Janice. Oh no. Did I tell you had a stalker, baby? I think I told you you had a stalker. So just saying, it's rearing its head, going, "Hi, I'm still here." Whether you know I'm watching you or not, I'm watching you. Yeah. Oh, divinely hit me up in the email because I will want to go by springtime. It's too cold up there right now, but I will want to go in the springtime. I want to go there and I want to go to Laguna Beach or Catalina Island. Yeah. Pretty much. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I'm wishing you all the love in the world. And whether you're single or you're married or you're coupled up, go have some fun. Go enjoy your life. I'm going to make myself a really nice dinner tonight. It's probably as far as it's going to go for me, but we'll see. Who knows? Like I said, you never know what spirits got planned. I won't be able to do a live tomorrow because I have an appointment. So this is the one for tomorrow. And I will see you guys for videos tomorrow, though. I will be doing videos in the morning, all right? Till then, y'all, take care of yourselves. I love you so much. And I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye, guys.